Hello, my lovely people. Hold on. I forgot to change the microphone. I don't know if I can change it here. Now I cannot change it from here. Okay. Then we are back to this microphone, the laptop microphone. Because I wanted to use the camera microphone is a bit better. Both are good. If it's lagging because of the connection, I'm guessing, or you have to wait for the HD resolution for the HD to be uploaded. Because if it's a live video, then you have to wait for the HD to be uploaded. So usually when you watch the reading at first, it's gonna be that not the HD. Or you can also adjust it from your the screen or your phone there on the top that you're gonna find like what resolution you want the video to be in. Okay, so spirit advice for you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose one. Remember to like and subscribe to support my channel. If you want a personal reading, then you're gonna find my email down in the description. Go subscribe to my other channels if you want to chill with Ella and down with the music. And yeah, so choose one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna drink my coffee while you're choosing. Today, my day was really tough, people. Like all day, and then I ended up having a fight with someone, and then I was like, just till 2 hours, then I had a good day. I ended up talking to an old friend and just made me feel good. And then I had good news at the end because I was like telling Spirit that I had enough. And when I laid those cards before I go to Starbucks, I was literally coming here to do a reading for you, but had no energy to do a reading. I just came here for you. But then Spirit like, okay, we're gonna tell you something good. And then I had a good news. Then I came here to do the reading and I laid those cards. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spirit advice. Number one here, spirit advice for you. So what Spirit want to tell you is that they want you to kind of like relax and don't say a lot of verbal harsh words to people, or do not try to gaslight people. For some of you, you have a tendency to gaslight people or to abuse people or verbally abuse people, or sometimes you have a tendency to kind of like when you feel insecure, you lash out at a person or you lash out at someone that you see. So when you feel insecure, you start lashing out at someone, or you feel insecure about something, or when you feel some kind of way, you lash out as someone's kind of like to protect yourself, but it becomes very toxic and you kind of become a little bit narcissistic for some of you. I do feel like Spirit trying to move you from this energy because it is manifesting bad energy for you. It is manifesting bad karma for some of you or bad energy. I do feel like because if you're gonna be hurting some people, then it's gonna come back to you. Someone gonna treat you the same way. I do feel like you are taking advantage of some opportunities that you're like trying to kind of get the best of it. Sometimes you tend to lead people on to feel good about yourself because you don't want to feel alone or you don't want to feel lonely. So if you have a friendship, if you have someone who's crushing on you, kind of tend to kind of lead them on, or you just feel warm. Whatever person keeps you warm, even if you're not ready for a relationship. If you need them, you're gonna keep them longer. You don't feel like their feelings or if they're gonna be ending up brokenhearted. It doesn't matter. I feel like you have some kind of reality check. Number one, I do feel like that. I do feel like number one, as we're saying, you are manifesting bad karma, so be aware of your behavior because you are manifesting bad karma into your life. So number one, please be aware of your behavior. I do feel like some shadow side here. You have some shadow work to do. Connect with the ancestor. Try to be connected to your intuition. Try to be more healthier. Try to give better energy. Try to give good vibe. Try to do good to people. Try to, even if you feel hurt that you want to take advantage of someone, just to say, okay, consider the other person feeling. Okay, I do feel like the spirit are like warning you about things like that, because I do feel like for some of you are continuing to do some kind of bad behavior. For others of you, it's just a warning for a bad behavior that is gonna result to some karma, something really toxic for you, or bad energy that you're gonna be manifesting. Okay, a lack of freedom, you might manifest a lack of financial also freedom, something like that. Number two, spirit advice for you. Number two, remember to like and subscribe, my lovely people, to support my channel. Let me drink my coffee. It's where I was trying to tell you to start doing whatever you really like to do, or do it for this person. For some of you, if you have someone that you really don't know how to communicate with this person, whatever you're good at. You have a talent that you're good at. Maybe show this person your talent or create something for this person with your talent. Whatever you're talented with, it could be cooking, so cook for this person. It could be singing, it could be art, it could be something, do it for someone, okay? Or do something for someone, I feel I'm hearing here. For others to be able to feel expert, trying to make you feel like a little bit more alive. Try to be more alive, like try to kind of give yourself the freedom to feel happy and not feel guilty about being happy, or not feel like you need to be responsible all the time. You are very responsible, but you tend to kind of be too focused on something that you kind of sometimes like don't give yourself freedom to feel happy, or you don't allow yourself to feel happy. Like you have a lot of boundaries when it comes to happiness, that you don't want to let yourself drown in something. Let yourself drown in something here. Let yourself live. Let yourself be happy a little bit, okay? Chill a little bit, relax a little bit. I do feel like we're trying to tell you, maybe you're very sensitive right now because you have a lot of toxic energy around you. Like people, it could be like things you hear. Hi, honeys, how are you? Hi, honey, how are you? I'm good. So you have toxic people around you. I'm hearing like you have a lot of toxic people around you that kind of making you have anxiety, panic attack, or you have a lot of things going on around you that you kind of like just you cannot focus. You feel like you're sick, like you feel like you want to throw up, or you feel like you cannot, you had enough. I do feel like we're trying to tell you to be happy and focus on what makes you feel happy right now. Maybe those things are not gonna go away right now, so try to cope with them and try to kind of disconnect from the negative energy, even if they're there, because I do feel like the negative energy is there somehow, or the bad situation is there around you right now. I feel like try to disconnect from it and try to not let it bother you. Try to kind of have a technique to not let it bother you. Do not think about it too much. Do not think about it there. Try to focus on your breathing, focus on yourself. I do feel like some of you have anxiety or something like that. It's Spirit trying to tell you you're lucky, and you are a lucky child. Something about a lucky child. Are you you're one of the luckiest people like on earth right now, or something like that. I do feel like you might not see it because you could have a lot of shit in your life, literally. But I do see like you're lucky because there's something that other people may not have, you're gonna have in this lifetime. Could be like just meeting someone that truly love you, meeting something or having something. You're lucky, or you're gonna be lucky to have something. They're gonna send you some blessings, okay? So open your eyes for your blessings. They're gonna come to you. There's a healthy life coming forward ahead of you. It could be in front of you for some of you. So do not be scared to light up the fire. Number 3, what's spirit advice for you? Spirit advice for you. Spirit advice for you. Number 3, spirit wants you to kind of like talk more, like express yourself more, talk more. Something about your verbal, like communication. So talk more, express yourself more. I'm glad you're feeling great. Express yourself more, talk more, do something like that. I do feel like it's spirit trying to tell you, try to kind of like challenge yourself to do things that you never done before. Try to challenge yourself, and it's part of like challenging yourself is always healing, because sometimes your triggers are those things that you feel like you cannot do. Like how to heal your triggers is sometimes it's by the things that you feel like you cannot do or you're not capable of doing. So there's those things that you cannot do or you're not capable of doing. Once you try doing them and practice doing them, then they are the key to your healing. I do feel like number 3 is like that. I do see spirit trying to tell you, pay attention to some red flag with your friendship or with people around you or someone you're talking to, or it could be I don't feel like someone you texting. It could be someone you're texting or someone you're talking to. Some people around you, there's some red flags about them. Be aware of some kind of like vindictive mindset around you. Also be aware from people like you're crushing on or people you're dating or something like that. I do feel like try to cleanse your energy. I do see spirit trying to tell you here that communication is the key if you want something to happen. Okay, I do feel like you have something to that you really want it to happen. You have to challenge yourself to communicate, or maybe ask for help, or maybe like to communicate whatever makes you feel sad. And this is where the thing's gonna be a little bit maybe not comfortable for you, but I feel like it might resolve some kind of issue that you have. Communicate and asking for help, verbalizing the issue to someone, okay? So I do feel like you have some kind of issue that you don't know how to solve, but I see communication or asking for help here. I do see spirit trying to tell you, pay attention to how you treat the person that you most love in front of you, or it's had someone that you really love. Be aware of how you treat that person that you truly love, because you might be like really pushing this person away from you by letting yourself put guards or something, or not challenge yourself. Number 3, spirit advice for you. People, remember to like and subscribe. I do feel like a spirit trying to tell you less than a month, or a month for some of you, things are gonna be changing to the worse. Might be changing like to a way that you might not like, or right now currently it is changing to a way that you don't like, or it's gonna be like that for a few months or till November for some of you, or less, or a month or two. But do not be worried about it, because it's all divine timing. I know you don't want to hear divine timing, but it is literally things that you cannot see unless you go through that. Like there's things that you needed to see, there's things for you, there's things gonna be helping you in the future to gain something that you really want. I do feel like there's a wish of yours that you really want, or you're gonna make you feel happy. And the only way to get it, or to have some kind of talent, or how to get it, is by you being in this situation that you don't like. I feel like whatever situation that you don't like right now, you feel like you're not getting lucky in something, you're not getting lucky. It could be with your crush, with someone, with something, or something in your life. It is the way to get the wish that you want. It is the way. But you have to be patient. There's things that you needed to understand about yourself, about the situation, before getting into it. I feel like spirits kind of like make you see things before you get into it, or make you kind of breathe, or process things before you kind of have your wish, because there's some kind of process that you need to process, because you don't want to be like not missing whatever there, because once you're gonna see your wish and your wish is there, or your life gonna change, you're never gonna be looking back. Because why would you look back at something that was not important? So, and you didn't want to be there, or something like that. It could be a situation, it could be whatever. You're never gonna look at it. Once you get your wish, you're never gonna look at it this way. So I do feel like it's a way from spirit to make you see the things that you don't see right now, and work on them, or something like that. For some of you, if it's a crush of yours, or you talk with someone they really like, it's like if you're not with this person right now, once you are with this person, you're just gonna be so in love with this person, you're gonna be with this person, or maybe you're gonna be doing some kind of bad habit of yours with this person to kind of give this person love. So spirit kind of putting barriers between you two for you to understand how to communicate with this person in their own love language. Because if this person was near you, maybe gonna do something toxic, and maybe gonna be ending up doing something that you feel like this is your love language, or something like that, or something like that. It's just something to gain a new talent, a new perspective on things. Like, I do feel like if this is a wish that of yours, that spirit wants you to see things, or to gain something, or to look at things, because you once you get it, you're never gonna look at it. Okay. I do see a spirit trying to tell you, free your mind from doubt, or from anxiety, or from feeling rejected, feeling alone, fearing something, fearing things that never gonna change, you're never gonna be better. Free your mind from this depressing kind of energy, because things gonna be better. I do feel like there's hope for you here. Even if things are dark, there's hope. There's a situation saying here, obviously intuition is here. I do feel like spirits want you to have faith in them, okay? Because you're gonna feel happy later on. Number 5, what's spirit advice for you? I do feel like a spirit want to tell you a lot of things here. Okay. I do feel like spirit are really angry or mad at you, literally. They're very mad at you. There's some kind of hate around you, or something about hate. They hate the thing that you do. I do feel like you have some kind of toxic energy around you, and spirit wants you to kind of take your energy away from this toxic thing, because you are invested in something so fucking much that is very draining for you. It's like spirit like cleanse yourself from this. It could be a passionate connection that you have, that you're very focused on this connection that is very toxic for you. And spirit are mad because you don't want to listen to your intuition. You don't want to listen that this is toxic. It could be at work, something like that. You put in a lot of energy into it. It could be a choice of a job that you took, a career, education, something like that. It's very toxic. And spirit trying to make you realize, or listen to your intuition, that you're doing the wrong thing. I do feel like you're taking a leap of faith into something, because you feel passionate towards, you feel a lot of love, you feel like secure with it, and you're very convinced that it's the right thing when it's the wrong thing. Spirit want you to listen to your intuition. They want you to cleanse your energy because it is toxic for you, and you could see that you become a little bit bad, or you become like kind of like this thing kind of bringing a lot of shit out of you, bringing the worst of you. Okay, it'll be like bringing the worst of you here. So this is a sign, because it could be like bringing a lot of feelings, a lot of anxiety, a lot of things that is just literally the worst of you. And we want you to kind of just drop the situation, drop whatever you do. It could be a work situation that you're very focused on to it. You're very focused on creating something for yourself. I know, literally create art here. Now, I didn't read it, but yeah, create art here. You focus on creating something for yourself that is literally not your happiness, and it's taken away from your happiness, or you're putting a lot of attention in the wrong people or in the wrong things. Hey, I do see that. So you could be also focusing on getting an image, getting a lot of likes from people, getting some kind of validation onto something very wrong, and it's kind of like very toxic for you, and it's making you also look in a toxic way. Also, you could be associating yourself with people who are like very negative, very toxic, and the people that you're meant to be with, your soul tribe or something like that, they gotta see you in a toxic way because you are associating with those people, you are behaving with those people, so you are like getting far away from your life purpose, or could be like you're doing something similar to your life purpose, but you are with the wrong crowd of people. Okay, so follow your intuition. Spirit wants you to know that you are, I don't feel like you're jealous. I don't feel like Spirit wants you to acknowledge some kind of emotion that you don't want to acknowledge. It could be like emotion that you think that are negative, and you tell yourself that you don't feel. You are feeling those emotions, so you need to acknowledge your emotions. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Remember to like and subscribe, and bye bye.